And the more I think about it, the esoteric isn't the best fit for my work. It's like fixing a pipe with a jigsaw. The Rex Regal Lesson, Florian recalled with a grin to his wife's snort. Who? The main streets ain't no place for a wizard like me, Rex Regal, a cult private investigator, thought as he strolled through the mean streets of Worcester. These people are so blind to the dangers around them. Danger in every alleyway, under every sewer grate, and in every shadow. I almost envy their ignorance, but it's a world I can't reside in anymore. I've seen too much, and I will always have one foot in the shadow. My husband's gone once a night every week. A woman who came into his cluttered and cramped office complained. Rex Regal, a cold private investigator, listened as she spoke. Immediately, he thought of possible culprits. Succubi and incubi would sometimes waylay people, torturing them with carnal pleasures. Vampires could have gotten to him. Very few people had ever met a vampire. He wasn't one of them, and never would be. Then when I asked him, he said he's staying late for work for a third shift, but he's already worked more than 3. And he said we talked about it, but I don't think we did. After a week on the case, Rex Regal, a cult private investigator, couldn't find any clues that creatures of the night were involved. At that time, this potential victim of occult horrors didn't seem to do anything out of the ordinary. He went to work, pulled a double some nights, and went home, calling upon the light of Mars, invoking the names of the deepest shadows, and pouring sweat over an ancient tome. Rex Regal, a cult private investigator, learned the man's true name. When speaking it during a moment of climax with his girlfriend, he saw the nature of the situation laid bare. Ma'am, I can safely say that your husband is not the victim of any occult monstrosities. Rex Regal, a cult private investigator, told his client over the phone. He is working a third shift, but it's to make enough money since fixing the roof was more expensive than he thought, and he doesn't want to make you concerned. Oh, then what does third shift mean? His client wondered. Maybe next time he'd get a real case. A year later, Rex Regal, a cult private investigator, met with a client under a bridge during a rainstorm. It was his idea, and he says he can't work anymore because his ankle doesn't move like it's supposed to. A workers' comp lawyer for a delivery company stated. He's always wearing a leg brace and uses a cane now. But 2 weeks ago, he was on crutches, and we've read the physician's report about him, and something isn't adding up. I'm not buying it. Figure it out and let us know. Damn. Rex Regal, a call private investigator, grumbled as his sick trench coat felt tight all of a sudden. What? I'm a wizard. I advertise myself as Massachusetts' premier occult private investigator. The private investigator told him. Okay, the lawyer shrugged. So, it's been cheating spouses at gigs like this, he confessed. There hasn't been one case that leads back to the supernatural. Yeah, no shit. The lawyer chuckled. Look, when I was in college, I was doing a ritual for Mammy. It just so happened to be interrupted in the 11th hour by the witch coven of Roxbury. Occult shit works itself out. You can't work yourself in if you're not in the equation. Fuck. Rex Regal, called private investigator, grunted. Rex Regal, a called private investigator, communed with the ancient god of medicine Asclepius. The entity assured him that no injuries were faked. He hung up his trench coat after getting no mundane proof that this person was cheating workers' comp. No, but I don't think that's a takeaway from this book. Rex Regal, high school English teacher, stated. His class attentively listened to what he had to say. They had all done their reading and most had done the optional homework. But it's not a bad question. Was Harper Lee a little ignorant on the topic? Yeah, a bit. But I genuinely think she was well-intentioned. Atticus Finch was a white savior, a student objected. Her arms were crossed, and it was evident to him that she wasn't as psyched to read To Kill a Mockingbird as he was to teach it, and he wasn't about to talk at his students about racism. He was far too white, and this one student in particular probably knew more about it from first-hand experience. Yeah, Olivia, he is. He absolutely is. Mr. Regal agreed. But he's also one who fails. He can't wipe this problem away. We'll watch the movie next class, and then we can talk about it. Frankly, I think it's a little better than the book.